how is that a thing? So I guess when I go live, it's resetting the like ghetto way I have this set up when I click go live. So I can't not have it there, I guess, without ruining the magic of a starting soon screen. Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Gray here. We're back. It's day number 482 of the free-to-play account series here in Marvel Future Fight. I hope you're all doing fantastic. Thanks so much for coming and hanging out with your guy playing this ridiculous game. Speaking of ridiculous, we got another crazy live stream lined up for you today. It's going to be unlike anything you've ever seen before. Absolutely spectacular. We are going to pull some essence. That's right. We are going to destroy our essence because we hate ourselves. We're also going to build Deadpool because we hate ourselves. And then we're also going to do some account help at the end of the stream because we hate ourselves. But before we get into any of that, what's going on, INL? Good to see you, bro. What's up, Ethereal? What's up, Ashish? What's going on, man? What's up, Fat Bubba? What's happening, bro? What's up, Peter? Good to see you, dude. What's up, Spider? What's up, Velocity? What's up, Asterots? What's up, what's on Wukong? And what's up, Mispius? Let's go! Yo, Ethereal, welcome back, by the way, and thank you so much for the membership, man. Welcome to Legendary Brother. Welcome back to the game. You got that rage, too, man. Woo! Long-time member here. Well, welcome back, man. It's good to have you back. I had too much going on. I'll deal with the Alliance stuff in a little bit. Hang tight. All right, guys, let's get this thing rolling. Let's go ahead and grab some rewards out of here. Because we're broke. We got a refrigerator, though. Hey, we got a refrigerator. We got a dishwasher. Woo! The refrigerator refrigerates. Oh, it's so sweet. And the dishwasher washes dishes. It's unlike anything you've ever seen. I need more tickets, man. Or, I need more tickets, but I need more Dimension Mission tokens, bros. Yeah. You too, man. You too. Keep cooking. There's a couple flaming W's. All right, let's go. Let's go. I said. No lag here. Nothing to see here. Tier 2 materials there. Jump into the Alliance. We're gonna duck. We're gonna weave. Whoa. Check in. Donate. And yeah, we're gonna give up. We got to, man. We just got to do it. We're still working with peanuts over here. We got like nothing in the bank. Nothing. Go with some more feathers. Maybe our friends can help us out. We can certainly help out our friends. All right. Jumping into this. We'll go ahead and send these out for everybody. Grab what we can. And we'll jump in the box here. I think it's pretty boring today. I lied. What do we get an Odin's Blessing from? The check-in today? Is that check-in? Yeah, other than that, pretty boring. Go ahead and grab these. Let's see what we get out of this. OB chest. Surprise. I didn't even know I had. You guys remember the good old days when we just put an OB chest in the thumbnail and it was hype? Oh, that was awesome. Easy thumbnails. Easy. Yo, let's go, boys. Come on. I need like... we need our rigged thing back, but I can't find the the image that I used for the actual rigged thing, the emoji. Nice, man. We need magics really bad. That's like what we're short on, so hoorah. As are most people. But grab whatever's in here. Not enough. That's what's in here, man. Not enough. What's up, Excelsior? What's going on, man? What's up, Miguel? Carbajo? What's going on? Fed up with P-card crafting? Yo, you're in the right place. Welcome to the club, bro. Last 6 P-cards did mostly nothing to my account. Now we use my event quest tokens for hoarding Mega 2 tickets. Ooh, self-sabotage at its finest. I suggest you don't, but if you do that, you are brave. Good luck to you. Yo, what's up, Capcan? What's going on, bro? No, you're right on time. What's up, Petrica? We're just getting started. We are just getting started. We got to grab some of these bios. Apologies, guys. I didn't do this off stream. And I should, because, man, every one of these, there's going to be like a freaking... I don't know. NM. Got to figure it out, guys. What is this crap? Pardon my language. Cap says language. Hey, Ethereal. Cheers, bro. Thanks so much for the 5 gift memberships. Rats, guys. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you, bro. Don't forget to take advantage of those super snazzy, I should say, emotes we got. Ooh. They're pretty snazzy. I was liking this one, not to like toot my own horn, but I didn't even make a third of these, so there you go. I guess not even tooting my horn. Which ones of these did not I make? That one. That's like a bunch of stuff pasted together, but I'm gonna go with I made it. You guys made that. I didn't make it. I mean, yeah, well, no, I made that one. I made that. We stole, I mean, like I made this, but I stole the image. That's stolen. That's handmade. I don't care what anybody says. Without a doubt. So not too bad. The dog is stolen and Doopsy is stolen. Too bad, not too bad. But yeah, enjoy the emotes and thanks again, Ethereal. All right, let's grab a few more of these because one day isn't so far away. One day. Yo, the Blade, what up, dude? Good to see you. Feel like it's been a while. How you doing? Hey, Nyack, what up, dude? Easy Goon Night every time. That still is probably my favorite one I've ever pasted together. There's something special about that one. All right. Man, I'm excited. We also got a new bed, and I slept in my new bed. And I think I slept better, but it hurt me a little bit. I think I'm going from a really soft, like slouched, you know, rut in the mattress. We're like got the bottom of the Mariana Trench in our old mattress, and now we got a new one, and we got a firmer mattress because that's what Chrissy was looking for. And so it's both new and firm, but I feel like I slept pretty good. I just feel like I slept on a board, you know? But I think maybe I'll get used to it, and maybe it'll be better because I didn't like wake up. I think one thing is we're not affecting each other as much. I can't feel as much impact. The important things we talk about here on these live streams. What's this one-day expiry crap? Who's in charge of my inbox? Ash! Bro. I thought you were C1. You're supposed to be, like, taking care of the inbox, doing my dailies. What's going on here, bro? This is ridiculous. Seriously, though. Lag is so bad. We could have done this in a couple seconds. All right. I'll remember the energy after stream. I'll leave myself a little note to use it, which seems to be pretty effective. I say use energy, you boob. Something like that, and that usually helps. Exclamation. I don't want it right now because I'm not. There you go. All right, inbox handled. Everything else handled. We'll talk about events here in a sec, but there ain't much to talk about. The craft event, I still got to farm some stuff now, and we need more gold, so we're still just chilling here. We got 6 days left on this event. Obviously, we want to craft these selectors before this expires. So we're going to have to save up some. Actually, I don't know if I need to save. I think we do. We need, for this one, we need more armor, and this one, we need shield, or whatever, helmets. So I have to, like, farm a bunch more and convert some of it. And we're going to need, luckily, not that much gold. It's like 3.5 there, and then whatever the conversions are going to cost me. So anyways, not even ready to do this, so we'll brick our gold on something else. Haha! There we go. And I'm still surprised we don't have a team-up collection, but a team-up collection, we do not. Watch out, dogs. Watch out. Hang on one sec. Oh dear. Oh. Okay. How my dog managed to knock the fan off the table onto the floor into her water, flipping up the water into her bed, like directly into her bed. It's like what do you call those machines? I'm brain farting the name that like knock down the dominoes, that hits the toilet paper roll, that rolls into the caboose, that heads down the tracks, and blah 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 blah. They have a name, some kind of machine. All right, so let's look at these events. They're boring. We got the bonus mission. We got Event World Boss. We got to do these. Oh, yeah. You know, Wolverine. Oh, no. Why are we using Wolverine? Why does it matter? Does it matter? I don't think it matters. That looks like a solid team, man. That looked solid. We got this. Oh, speaking of cleaning the inventory, man, cleaning the house is on the agenda today. Now we got a day to just kind of like put everything back together. Is that it? Thanks, Spider. Yeah. Something like that. Or that exactly. I don't remember. But, yes. Very cool. And there's like competitions for those, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, I think we're good, guys. I think we're gonna make it. Hey. So this morning, you need to just go lay down and wait. Yeah, Back to the Future. Nice, dude. Nice one. Yes. Toast and eggs. Perfectly done, if I recall. There one in like... Yeah, there were a couple of those in old 80s movies, I think. There one in like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, too. I feel like a lot of movies in the 90s and 80s that had like mad scientists, not like mad scientists, but you know, like dad scientist characters in them, opened with some kind of machine like that. Something like that. Ash, that is not cleaning the inventory. No, I don't think that's how that works, really. Actually, there's a cap. And the way you get number one is to pay, actually. You can pay to win. The chat leaderboards. Didn't we figure that out, that you like actually can like pay to win the chat leaderboard in the live stream? Somebody demote this guy. Top fans, demote, destroy, obliterate, remove. I'll have to figure out how to do that after the stream. Hey, and the other thing, speaking of after the stream, I gotta turn off this auto translate stuff, man. It is so weird. They got a ways to go on that tool. I don't know what's going on, but it is just like doing all kinds of wonky stuff. At least on my end. I don't know what it looks like for you guys, but I think maybe I can deactivate it like in the streams. I don't know. I don't know. So there we go. I do know that those are done, and there you have it. So, all right. And that's pretty much it, man, besides our craft event. That's all there is to it. It's easy peasy. It's lemon squeezy. It's oh so nice. Let's do our GBR. Didn't we tier 2 Toxin? Aren't we pushing Jean Grey? Pushing Jean Grey. Think so. Ooh, we need an energy. Let's go ahead and get this CTP. I think that'd be nice. Let's go ahead and have that actually. Sweet. I don't know why, Ash, why haven't we given Shalabal that energy? Why are we waiting, dude? Why? I don't understand why you keep telling me to wait. I'd be trying to equip it on her, and you're like, no, dude, no, don't. Explain yourself. I don't understand. Seems actually, I don't know how helpful it would be. I actually think that's what I did. I went and looked, and I don't think it's actually like that much. Like, it's not gonna be that great. I don't know. Maybe it will be. Maybe it won't be. We'll see. Really? All right. At least we're taking Mephisto. Maybe that Jean Grey is going to carry me. Never know. Yeah. I don't know why you keep telling me not to. Weird. It's like you tell everybody else to do the right thing, and then you sabotage me because I let you into the leadership sphere. You know what I'm saying? What kind of people I'm surrounded by. And no, it's not paranoia. I always loved that line from that Nirvana song. Just because you're paranoid doesn't mean they're not after you. I always thought that was great. It really is a good one. It's a good line. Save yourselves! Dormammu's angry. Dormammu angry. Whoa! Alright. Energy up your balls on a good day. Okay! Is it a good day? Should we just do that? We probably should. I don't know why I'm not. It would make it so that when we look at our pretty characters, more of them have CTPs, but it would not be sparkly. And I can't help but notice we did not get our CTP of energy that we were promised from this GVR, which is really disappointing. Because I was told, if I tried hard enough, I would receive free CTP. Look, I even have 20%, man. Whatever this does. I have that. They still wouldn't give it. All right, well, I'm inviting you guys all again to come hang out. That weirdo that's like, are you sure? Ah, you guys. There you are. What up, Wayne? The energy could be fodder. So that was probably what I ended up, when I backed down off of equipping it, that was probably why. I think that is it. I was like, I think I'll wait until I have a couple more CTPs before I get rid of this one, just in case we get like the new CTP or something like that. That was probably where I'm at. Because if I equip the energy, it's not gonna... Like, I want my account to be better, but it's not like I'm gonna, like, get a bunch of crystals or something if I do. I'm not gonna get anything, really. What character am I playing? Ghost Rider? Ghost Rider? Oh, it doesn't matter? I see, that's right. You said Wayne's here? Oh, you said Wayne's here? Okay. I see. Get him! Get the wall! Get the back wall! Nice! We escaped! Can't catch me, Wayne. Can't catch me, bro. You may be able to kill Dormammu, but you're never going to kill my Ghost Rider. I will retreat to the back island so quick. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, INL. That's what I'm thinking. We're not like cooking for CTPs, but we're going to like get a bunch of CTPs all at once, which should line up with... Actually, wow. Yeah, look at this. So we're here, we got 2 more weeks, and we get a CTP here. We get a random. And then we've got, I think this one's a ways off. I think we just got this one. Didn't we? Where are we at? Oh, what the heck? Yo, guys, check this out. We got one from the check-in coming up in 2 weeks. In about 2 weeks, we will have this one. In about 2 weeks... This one's gonna be tight. You guys think we can get 11K in 2 weeks? No, I think that's rich. I think that's too rich. But we're even close here, man. We're gonna be getting like 3 or 4 CTPs all in really short succession, which is really nice. Good morning. Oh, did you? Ah, what? No, it's not that bad. I will talk to you about it. I'm just joking. No, waiting for CTPs. I know. No. I just buy the CTP chest. I don't get enough between pushing and deranking. I'm not getting enough PBA tokens. I don't know if I would anyways. Maybe enough to get like this month we may have some extra, but then I would probably just save. It could be 1 more month actually before we've got extra where we can buy. Heroes. Something like that. So, and we'll get one from Otherworld Battle as well. Cool. All right, where was I? Where were we? What are we doing? We did GBR. That's where we were. Where we are. You guys want to do that essence? You guys want to tear that essence up? How are we looking there? I figure let's just destroy this so we can start saving again. We need to pull essence artifacts before we pick these selectors. We got about 30k. Let's go get rid of it. Yeah, because obviously if we get like, you know, a 5-star black cat artifact, I'm not gonna pick that out of the out of those selectors. And since selectors generally are really rare, we just kind of happened to get a bunch in a row there. I don't know if that's a new norm or we just kind of had like a run of artifact selectors as free-to-plays, but this is not how it typically goes down. So there you go. The other thing too is that White Fox and Black Cat both already have artifacts, right? So it's not like I need to wait for the new artifact coming out either. Plus, new artifacts. Do they drop new artifacts in the mid-month? Actually, no. Let's go. I think we're all set. No, we're not, because I reinstalled the game. Let's do that, and that. There we go. Beast auto dismantle. I don't know what else. Good. Oh, yeah. There we go. All right, let's let him rip. And honestly, I was taking some exclusive artifacts. I feel like we got incredibly lucky recently. So as far as the odds go with this system, we've been doing pretty well. So let's just hope for any old thing. Let's hope for Cersei. Where's my Cersei artifact? Who else are we waiting on? I don't know. That has like no artifact. I'm not sure. Cersei's definitely one of them. That would be like handy to have with an artifact. Not exactly amazing, but one we don't have. Several supports. Valkyrie would be amazing. Black Cat would be good. Stuff like that. Any support artifacts. 6-star Rachel and I have to buy her. Boo. Nice. We got that. There was the straight 1-star gamut there. Ba 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 boom. Can't catch me. I'm the free-to-play man. Wow, all right. We gotta warm up. There's another one. We're warming up. We're getting there. Getting all the doo-doo out of the way, you see? That's the way this works. Oh boy. Almost 9k. No. We're like, what, 7k in right now? 6k essence in. Woof. Brutal. Hey, we already have that, I think. But we got our exclusive artifact. Let's go. I do believe we already have that at 3 stars. This does cost some gold, too, I forgot. Not a, like, massive amount, but all the dismantling costing some gold. Yeah. Yeah, it's an amount. Nice. What up, LH? What's going on, dude? Thanks, bro. We need to get Desmond in here to pull up some of the stinky luck. I think we've got that one, too. But what up, Strife? Good to see you, bro. Believe we already have Strife. And we don't have Strife, so. Double doo-doo. In fact, that's 2 for characters we do not have. Pick up the pace here a little bit for a little bit. It's so weird that they like, this must be like, yeah, fun for like, I don't know. This just seems too far into the too many bad pulls, you know what I mean? You get so far in the sea of just like doo-doo that it even when you hit something really nice, that moment is great, but there's so much wading through the crap. It's a bit off. It's a bit weird. I'm thinking of like some of the other kind of like kind of gambling arcades in other countries. There's a lot of like different preferences for like types of games. And there are here too. There's people that play penny slots, which I find mind-numbing and insane. And I guess this is kind of like penny slots, isn't it? I think we already have that too. My goodness. And we do not have this character, which is hilarious. This guy's been dodging me like crazy. I've like paid gold to reroll to his bios so many times in dimension missions, and we just cannot seem to get his bios. He remains a secret of the deep. This is a pretty hilarious run of us. It's like, hey, there's 5-star Carnage, which is actually an upgrade for our Carnage right there. So that's not bad at all. We'll go ahead and take that. Give him a little more immortality. That's actually a really good one. That's a W. I'll even W's in chat for that one. Because that's actually pretty dang nice, guys. There we go. All right, man, we still got 10K to go. Keep moving. Nice. That's a character we have. All right. We do have the 4-star. And there you go. Like, you're going to get stuff out of selectors, man. I took that out of a selector, just kind of like cheeky fun. Yeah, I do have him tier 4, Ash. Yeah. And there you have it. I mean, you pull them eventually, I suppose. Not necessarily, actually, with this system. You could go your entire life without seeing a specific artifact easily. Not too bad so far. We got like a 4-star, 2 3-stars, and a 5-star. There's a large amount of essence, though, so, yeah, you know. Carnage is very nice. Especially since he's like prone to potentially get an upgrade at some point. Very good. And he's decent now for like AC and stuff. I wonder, it's funny, there's like somewhere for probably all characters, somewhere in the 4, 5, and 6-star like artifact range for immortality characters. Yo, let's go, bing bong. There's the big hit, boys. What's his name? Garglin or whatever. Garglin. This dude, we got him. Oh dear. That is not a good artifact. Yeah. Oh, I know. I'm just being silly. The Gorgonator. All right, rounding into home plate here. Just about does her. All right, let's do these singles always. And yeah, not too bad. I've seen better. I've seen worse. Sure. But I really like the Carnage artifact, and we'll just go ahead and equip that on your guy, actually. Unless, let's see. What's this artifact rolled up to? Oh, it's terrible. Oh, it's pretty terrible. What's this one? Oh, it's pretty terrible. It's pretty terrible. So it looks like we're going from terrible to terrible. It's the same, except justice and order. There we go. But we do get that extra. I believe it's 1 second, right? 6 seconds there. 5 seconds. Yep. Give us the extra second. Yeah. And I'm just doing this thing. Like I said, 4 stars, I'm just going to equip them to the character. I don't care if it's an upgrade. With 5 stars, I'll equip them if they're a good character that needs their artifact. So in this case, yes, we will go ahead and equip 5-star artifact to our Carnage. Go. Nice. Big W. Heck yeah, boys. Our Carnage has no right to look this good. No right. But there you go. Just chilling with some Carnage. Cool. And then let's go take a look at the rest of these. We can lock some stuff up. Maybe equip a couple of these, actually. Well, one of these, I think, we can equip. Something like that. Those are not artifacts. So yeah, we got a second. Guess we'll keep the one that has the proper instinct, I suppose. Why not? With Strife, we had a 4-star for Strife, which is on instinct, so we'll just delete that. Get some more essence. Got a couple Shang-Chi artifacts. I need to re-roll some artifacts really bad here. Oh, nice. We'll go ahead and same thing here. Go ahead and lock this up. Unlock this so I know to dismantle it, or convert it rather in this case. Oh, unless I want that juicy decreased additional pierce damage if Namor's going PvP. That's gonna happen. On Carnage? Because why do I even have Carnage? What are you talking about, dude? He has no reason to look like that. It's crazy. People shouldn't do that. Well, that's not true. Yeah, they should. If they're playing AC, I guess. And want a bunch. Look at that. On instinct. Woo. Absolutely savage upgrade for your boy there. Coming in hot with the 4-star artifact. Anybody else? We don't have no more. Too bad. So sad. I got artifacts to re-roll. What's up, Sam? What's going on, dude? What's up, Frankfurter? What's going on? Yeah. 5 mil. I'm actually surprised. That was a lot of gold dismantling. But like I said, it does have a cost. There you go. We're not equipping that one because I can get higher ranks from World Boss, potentially. Oh, wow. I can destroy. I didn't realize I had a 4-star. Oh, my goodness. We can destroy both of those. Golly. And then, yeah. Like I said, we got some 4-stars I need to re-roll. I've just been not doing it, I guess, because I don't know. Yeah, the Shang-Chi artifacts you can use in Shield Archive, right? And then, yeah, they are farmable from Dimension Rifts. Nobody for ABL. Oh, no. Let's see how far we can get here. Let's brick our gold down to dust. Prickles. And then go do World Boss and like get some more gold and stuff, and we'll keep rolling. Just don't like having gold, man. Ooh. Oh. Probably Bam. Yeah. Whoa, what is that, Kaka? Oh, no, it's the same. I was tripping. Yeah, definitely. Bam, we have a ton of that. I don't know. What is today? Oh, what it's used for. I understand, INL. Yeah. From the, like, dispatch stage. Yeah. You don't need the artifact. You can actually just farm, what Ash said. You can actually just farm the item that the artifacts convert into in dispatch. And since you can farm those without energy, you probably just want to save the Shang-Chi artifacts for reroll. That's a good one. Good call, bro. Good call. Just let's go, Deadpool. Let's go, man. Chop, chop. Get it? Chop, chop. Oh, boy. Hut. Gold be gone. Oh yeah, there we go. Now we're done. No! I said no! 6 mil said no! That's alright, guys. We're gonna make it happen. You have a mighty conquest. Do I give it to Silver Surfer or save it? What's your Silver Surfer look like? And what's up, Pokemaster? Where are you at? Is it like tier 4? Or what? Because if you like have the uniform and he's tier 4, you probably give it to old Silver Surfer. Old No-Rad. Ready for tier 4? I mean, I guess it just depends on your priorities, but Silver Surfer's still alright. There's so many PvP characters now. It's like, a lot of people don't need Silver Surfer, you know? You end up with, like, what? If you got Gore, Kang, Null, Sentry, Mephisto, Wolverine, like, it gets crowded. But he's still good. It just depends on what you have and what you need, you know? I use Silver Surfer all the time. Otherworld Battle, Team Battle Arena, I surf the silver. I'm an enjoyer. Null has agreed, and Wolverine has agreed. What's up, Comics Tahil? Halil, how you doing, bro? Good to see you, man. Yeah. I don't know. Wolverine wants a conquest instead of a greed. But Silver Surfer really doesn't want a greed. So if you're gonna give Silver Surfer anything, give him a conquest. Go for it. Are you free to play Pokemaster? I can't remember. Yeah, so I wouldn't bother. I would leave the greeds where they are myself. That's just me. Not optimal Wolverine, but that's fine. Yeah, so I wouldn't go moving them around. What's your list like for who you need to tier 4? Like, are you in a place where tier 4ing Silver Surfer is wise? Because if it is, then yeah, go for it. Give him the conquest and tier 4 Silver Surfer. He's great. But yeah, I need to we got to get back at it, boys. We got to get back in the groove. I got a bunch of bosses we can push. We got a bunch of bosses we can push. We just got to get to it, man. I am not really trying to do Jean Grey, even as World Boss of the Day. I don't think she's going to give us as much Arbo. Who cares? Let's split it. Just go. Let's split the diff. Go ahead and just... Killing everybody? What was that? Okay. We'll do like 1 or 2 stages. And then we'll do a couple for Thanos. Oh yeah, then go for it, Pokemaster. I'd say go for it. I don't think you need to save it if you're like that far into tier 4s, right? And you have that much PvP roster built up. You might as well take it. And especially if you have the uniform for Silver Surfer, take advantage of that no rad. When you say can't it wait, what do you mean? A conquest percent? I mean, of course, you could wait if you want. That's the thing, and it's like the energy on Shala Ball. Like, I could wait. Not to die, bro. What are you doing? Not die. That sounds terrible. Scooby-O, get her! All right, Scooby-O, get out of there. Did that like ABX, not WBL. Get it together. Oh, that was stupid. I'm done. I'm done. Just as I'd planned. Oh, hitting the balls. Get on the other side. I don't care if you get hit. Just don't break her mind. Or whatever, break your mind. Open your mind. That character swap, bro. I've never struggled with that. That's something I've just always been really good at, is like swapping characters right before I die. Just got that mastered, bro. Never really even had to try, honestly. Comes naturally. Bam. Bam. Thanks, DS. Good one, bro. Good one. Yeah, what do we get? 11 and 25, 36. See, is a couple carbo less than like stage 9 Thanos off world boss of the day. I don't know. We need some feathers and stuff. Let's do one more. Sure, take it away. Venom, num, 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 num. Give a dude some strikers. Oh no. What even is this? Oh, because we only have certain abilities. That's what. Take the strong guys then, man. Take the strong guys. Why not? Sure. Yes, I will, Sam. I will. Alive! Lyric to one of my favorite Tool songs. Regular conquested inventory? I'm a bit confused. Like, what are you saying? That, like, you could make a mighty conquest for Silver Surfer with a selector and the conquest in your inventory? That's what you're saying, if you're wondering if it's better to wait because it's a selector or something? Because it's going to be a mighty conquest either way. You know? Well, I mean, it, like, is like all the same logic applies. It's not like, you know. Yeah, that's a mighty conquest. The ones from the selectors aren't different, they just are, so you'll either use that now for Silver Surfer or save it for whoever we get next, whoever that is. Run, my little Venom, run! Oh, rude. So rude. I mean, yeah. Or, you know, you never know. We might get a... Shoot, man. Jean Grey might get a uniform for an X-Men 97 Part 2 update and might be God tier, and you might have to have a conquest for her. But that may not happen also. Molecule Man might come out, and you might have to have a conquest for him. And it would be on Silver Surfer. I'm just saying, like, there's no way out of it where using a CTP doesn't, like, rob you of another CTP. Would I use a selector for a conquest? Absolutely. Absolutely. I would. Because most of your, like, PvE days are covered. So anything that comes out, right, when you've got 21 tier 4s, is going to be just a points upgrade, right? Like all your days are covered except for like maybe Inhuman days or whatever, right? So PvP characters potentially move the needle more in some ways, I guess. Because like, yeah, if it is some crazy PvE character and you need rages, probably it's like Loki and Odin, you know what I mean? Like Odin would be great for my account, but it would just be upgrades over Loki's scores, other scores. Whereas bringing a whole PvP character online can make it's like a different kind of difference, I guess. It makes a difference no matter where you put it. But anywho, I don't think you lose by giving a conquest to your Silver Surfer. Just know that he's not like, that's what I was just gonna say, INL. Just keep in mind that it is an older uni, and basically I was gonna say that he is like hanging into TBA, Alliance Conquest type stuff. So unless you're looking to like build out your PvP roster into Alliance Conquest, that's the only other thing to consider. And then in that case, yeah, it's up to you what you do. I mean, it's of course up to you either way, but like I'm just saying, it may be more of a toss-up if you're not interested in Alliance Conquest characters or, you know, TBA for bans. Big place for Surfer for me is Otherworld battle bans. A lot of the time, a lot of the native tier 3s get banned. It's the same for Wolverine. And like Silver Surfer won't be. A lot of other ones will be, but you can use Silver Surfer or Wolverine or Adam Warlock is another one that's like that a lot, which is trouble for me, honestly. People get access to Adam Warlock and it like throws me because I don't. So everything else will be banned and then I'm like, great, I have no Adam. So that kind of happens with Silver Surfer. But if you're not looking for that, then no, you should save it for whatever. But you sound like you're getting to a similar place that I am, where it's like, you know, you're gonna have to just like build things for fun at some point. The game lets you catch up at this point, it feels like. Except, in fact, I can kind of say that. Except for like 6 gem swords, you know, which you can't really force as well. Not even cards. 6 gem swords, artifacts, and brilliant CTPs and like CTP quantity. Free-to-play players can absolutely catch up with pretty much anyone at this point. Just in general, though, you know what I'm saying, with like tier 4s, because obviously you can't catch a whale, bro. You can't catch a leviathan. There ain't no. Can't catch those. Just can't catch them. Hopefully you get the point, though. Things are in a bit of a different state where you kind of can catch up. And then it's like, well, do I like PvP? And I'm going to build some strong PvP characters. For me, we'll see what happens. I have a feeling we're going to be like camping on materials unless we do things like building Deadpool, building Carnage. Look at all the characters I've already built on the free-to-play that are like, what, dude? Sure. Not much else that's better to build. That's the other thing, is Silver Surfer is a really popular character, so he could potentially get a uniform in the future. I don't know that he's necessarily guaranteed to get one. Could be some freak chance where he goes to the end of the line and doesn't quite get one, but definitely a popular native tier 2 PvP mainstay. One of the only reflect pylons in the game. Sort of the OG. I would kind of be surprised if they just retired Silver Surfer. Just worried about the CT. Oh, the CTP. Yeah, the actual tier 4. And that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Tier 4 has become less of an issue. So it's just like, did you tier 4 Silver Surfer? Yeah. Sure. Rate it? I don't know what you mean. Oh, rate it? Maybe. But this really isn't the place for that. Hey, and in fact, you kind of spammed that message like 3 times. So please stop that. But what a partial. Glad you did that. Go ahead and go into the Discord, dude. There's a self-promotion section. Post your link in there. I'll check it out. No, we're good. I'll address it. And now if it shows up again, we'll start whipping out tools. No worries, bro. There you go. Let's do a couple Thanos runs because I said I would. Boom. Let's go. Give me that carbo, you king. There's some character I'm not supposed to, you know, like, oh no, we're past null. I don't need to save null. We're good. There was it was null. I was supposed to save for gore. We're pushing gore, but we got it. Yeah, you can also do that, dude. You could just, that is a really real thing, Pokemaster. The CTPs are more valuable than the tier 4. At a point, it seems to me. We're going on our 29th tier 4, heading towards 30. That's wild. At that pace, like, there just are too many bad tier 4s that I'm not interested in, you know what I mean, for that ever to be good. Be good on tier 4. Screwed up the rotation. It's all over. Restart. What would you give him? Like, you could give him like an HP. What do you need? Guard break immunity, HP. Nothing's gonna feel great on Silver Surfer except for a conquest. But you don't need it to feel great. Yeah, if you just like are looking for someone to tier 4, it doesn't have to be amazing. Just be a guy with iframe ignore and reflect and all those things. I don't think a refinement, yo, let's go Super Soldier Serum. I think we're about done with that, actually. I think that's almost the last one we needed. I don't think a refinement's gonna feel good at all. I think he's gonna get tore up with a refinement. I think you're just as well at that point at using a fun obelisk. Like, I think it'd be okay, but I don't know. Yeah, mighty refinement. Yeah, but that's 2 fodders. Nah, it probably is okay, but that's 2 fodder CTPs for like decent. I did some of that though. I gave Agreed to Carnage, so there you go. I could have taken both of those and turned them into a brilliant attempt. Yeah, that doesn't sound great when I say it out loud. There you go. Yeah, see, and that's sort of a debate I'm having as a free-to-play. There are plenty of Alliance Conquest characters on my account that I would throw a CTP at if I didn't need them for brilliance. And so I'm stuck in this weird place where I have to... I'm at a disadvantage already with brilliant CTPs. And, like, big time compared to spenders. And, yeah, so equipping those never, like, even when it seems like fun or a good option, it just, like, is like, but that's just robbing me of my chance to get brillies. There's a self-promotion section in the Discord. You may need to accept the Marvel Future Fight role from the role section when you first join. That's fine, too. Just don't spam it, please. If you post it once, that's fine. I can check it out. I'll find it in there. Buzz, buzz. Excellent. Yeah, then you should be able to see the channel. If you scroll down a ways, there's a self-promotion channel. But like I said, it's no big deal. If you posted it once in MFF chat, it's fine. No big deal, bro. Am I crazy? Oh, that's because it's probably not called that. I'm probably actually thinking of someone else's Discord. Let me look. I might be just telling you the wrong name. What's it called? What did we call it? What is it? Sorry, you can put it in YouTube links, Discord links. You can put it in links down here. It's a self-promotion group. And I'll add one for like website links, I guess. But you can just throw it in the YouTube links. Yeah, it's not an actual like chat channel. It's a section of channels in the Discord. And then, yeah, you can see 46 Carbo off of non-world boss of the day, Thanos, which is a bit more. What is that like? That's quite a bit. I like 10 more. Carbo. And we were getting, oh, you don't want to, we're done? That's it? No more rewards? Fine. Fine, if you say so. Sure, I like Nord's. Why not? 2 million gold. Simply not enough. Bam. What is today? Oh gosh. Bleh, bleh. We're not even gonna waste y'all's time. Let's do something else. Yeah. Throw a fit in chat if you want to see me like do the worst. Actually, hey. We'll skip Inhumans nonsense. But I will do the other thing. I will do the other thing. Because some people don't know that trick, so I'll show you guys that trick. Because INL showed me that trick. I should show you guys that trick. Even though we see it once a month. But hey, what you gonna do? I also, so somebody said I have nothing for these days. I also have nothing for these days, so I'll show you what I do. Show you what I do. Let Hades tear it up here. Yeah. Bro, look. Look, man. Y'all can keep messing around in AB normal with these, like, grub-a-dub characters or whatever. But, if you know what's good, you're gonna purchase the Immortals of Olympus Epic Quest to get your hands on the deluxe pack, so you can crush Alliance Battle Normal with your incredibly expensive Hades with no CTP. Tier 3, level 8. Let's go. Yeah, I'll try and check it out, man. I appreciate that you're like trying to promote your website, but I got you, man. I will look into it. Scarlet Witch. I know. Not a trick. It just is something a lot of people don't think about. There's so many things in this game that you just wouldn't, like, just a lot of people wouldn't think to do. A lot of us that have been playing for a long time take for granted, you know what I mean? Like, the ridiculous amount of knowledge people have in this game. Lost that epic quest. Bro, don't throw that kind of shade around here. That's terribly rude. As you can see here, we have just like this gap here. Well, what? Oh, we got Moonstone. Hey, should use a Moonstone. That'd be hilarious, bro. If she could only use a striker. So we go in here. We go to our friend Wanda, and we just equip her classic base uniform. And because I have Wanda tier 4, watch this. It's pretty hilarious. We don't. No, there is no trick for Inhumans. No. Just make jokes, run around like an idiot, I guess. I don't know. Not a lot to do with that. No. This was just like we were shrinking the boss. We're doing the 5, 4, the 3. So all we're doing here is basically charging our tier 4. Oh, wrong tier 4. Oops, and we gotta quit, not restart. Gotta get that consistency. What's up, DeAndre? What's going on, man? Giving all a brilliant judgment. What the heck? I don't want to roast you. A judgment's not doing anything, brother. It's not doing nothing. Wait a tick. That's not right. So good chance to point that out. A judgment is only increasing element damage, which is like flame, poison, mind, old, all the things that Null doesn't do. Null just does, you're giving him chain hit damage and all attack. Okay, good. Kind of not a funny joke. Like that guy who, like, people who ask me to look at their accounts and then they like just equipped a bunch of stupid CDPs. It's like, oh, look at you. That's not supposed to be there. Wait a minute. Oh, all right. What am I doing in here? Before I was so rudely interrupted. Let's find Loki, man. You just need your boy Loki. That's all you need. All you need is Loki. You're good to go. Symbiote is an element. Don't trust him. Let's go. Fly to death. Grats, man. Let's go. Oh, I forgot about the cancel. I'm dunked. Shoot. Yeah, we're gonna have to just line it up, which is fine. I just didn't think about it. Still in burn, man. Still in burn. Too early. GHSFP. Too early, bro. My advice on tier 4ing supports at this point is the advice INL gave me, which is just do it when you hit a roadblock. You don't need them at all until you can't push past a stage. That's when you need them. So like, until you get to that point, they literally do nothing. They just sit there being supports. Wishing that they could hang out with you. They don't get to. over here. We gotta go, man. We gotta. Oh no, Loki. That was a fat finger. Bad fat finger, you. Maybe we can get there again. Nope, we're bricked. We are dusted. Nope, we got him. Wow. I think it's too late though. We got it. Oh shoot, we burning, folks. I'm burning for you. Great song, by the way. One of those songs I couldn't really appreciate until I got older and like started like understanding like the history of music more and what was written when and who inspired what and what actually good is. Objective, but anyways, are you going to the middle any year now? You're gonna go ahead? Yeah, there you go. I figure that's good. Okay. I took too long. He's not gonna get it. Oh, you suck, Loki. You're the worst, bro. You're literally the worst. Coming in here, ruining epic quests. Absolute butthole. Who let the kid in here? Who let the kid in here? There's some super crunchy guitar riffs in that song. It's super good. In fact, the guitar player for that band is pretty insane. That Blue Oyster Cult? Is that who sings that song? I believe so. I believe it is the Cult of Blue Oyster, who have a really good guitar player. Or two. I don't know. I don't know if they have two guitar players. I think so. But their lead guitar player is pretty savage. Had a really good, was a really good writer, I guess. I don't know much about the band at all. I just listened to their songs like more. Got into a couple of their songs when I was like doing some work. Listened to them more. Anyways, we can score 10 mil pretty easy with Scarlet Witch if I'm not talking about Blue Oyster Cult and Miss. So there you go. It's a good trick if you have nothing. Valkyrie tier 4 isn't worth it unless you push World Boss Legend Plus, in my opinion. She's like combat female meta now. So I'd say she's like, yeah, a pretty decent one, but not as good as a lot of others. Like, she just falls, so... Well, just wait, man. Making weird noises. It's like Kamala, right? But if Kamala had support value. Which she doesn't, so it's better, right? But it is just 1 day of ABX, right? And then you do get the support value, which is nice. And then I guess for an early account, you would get some dispatch value. I would think that new uniform would work really, synergize really well with an early dispatch team, is my guess. But is all that better than like Scarlet Witch? No. Is all that, I need that Uru, actually. I'm gonna have to go back for that score, which I will later, not right now. What's next? What are we doing? I'm trying to keep things moving today so we can actually get to some account reviews and things like that. Let's finish up Deadpool. Energy. Let me see if I can let these dogs out of here because they're kind of driving me nuts. Why are you even in here then? Go away. We should have plenty of energy, right? Look at that. Hey. I ain't even leaving those. What'd you say? Oh, yes, sir. Crystals. I love those. I'm always looking for crystals. Beat it. No. No. Yes. Yes. I believe we do not have Nadia Van Dyne. And we're just after this 4 million percent. I want. Do. No Nadia, no CTP. Next time, sucker. There we go. Look at that, man. Just as we planned. I still don't know what I'm going to do for this dude for a CTP. Well, let's start by finishing. Boom! Level 80 Deadpool is here. Let's get some more crystals. There we go. Nice. Poor servers, man. They need an injection. Somebody help these guys. Yeah, and then we're waiting for timeline battle for the crystals. Boo! Boo! Guess I'm waiting. I don't know. I guess we'll just chill. We'll just wait. I really don't want a chance to get like 2 brilliant CTPs or whatever if a new one comes out. Bros, especially if it's anything related to PvP in any way. I'll be really wanting this. Because we won't have access to them. Or, you know what I mean? It's going to be like the competition's been for the last year. So, we'll see what happens. I'm not in a hurry. This was going to go on Deadpool. This could go on Deadpool. This could go on. No, I'm just joking. I'm not going to put an authority on him. But it's the same thing with Bizzle. I think I'm just waiting for Shala Ball because we only have 5 CTPs here. Barely enough to even... Like, it's not enough. You need 7 just for Jabrilli, so... Yeah. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Like I said, no rush, but level 80 is really nice. And we need to save a bit more for tier 4. We're going to need some more tier 4 mats for sure. And maybe a couple more gold. We might need a couple more if we're going to get him to tier 4. All right, folks. That just about done wraps it up for that part of the gameplay. I'm going to skip Inhumans. It's annoying. I just run in circles. Otherworld battle. We are sneaking up on the weekly reset, and I'm struggling honestly to get these mementos here every day, and I'd really like to. So maybe I'll go through and refine this team a little bit, move some things around, try and see if I can get a better success rate. I'm less concerned about winning more and more concerned about getting perfect scenario. And I'm sure there's a team I could put in here that would, well, it's kind of like the two are tied together. If you're going to get perfect scenario, you're going to win. But I think I'm having issues with like magic dying and stuff. I don't know if like that's better. I don't really think there's anyone. Carnage does not do well in Otherworld battle. In my experience. Yeah, not a lot of options, so. Could try moving them around like I just did, see if that helps. A lot of things begging for our gold right now. I have a lot of stuff we've got to do. We need to finish Gore, which is going to require, I don't know, 20 million. What is it for his uniform? It's like 20 something mil or something like that. For the uniform, we got to finish amplifying Uru slots. Several characters that need Uru slots amplified, stuff like that. What are we doing? Just making fun of us for not having miles? What's up, Arachnosin? What's going on, dude? Do it, robber. Robber. Yeah. Being short on gold like this is tough. It like stalls out a lot of what we're doing, and we're just doing it day by day and basically just like living off the gold we're getting. But I'm wondering what I can do and when to like recreate some of the gold costs. I'm being really aggressive. Why we're just dunked on gold, man. Tier 4ing whatever, 3 tier 4s during the anniversary, then Gore, and now Deadpool is kind of insane. And it has been really expensive gold-wise. We built Deadpool from, like, whatever, level 60. It's very expensive gold-wise. But it's just going to keep bleeding. I'm trying to think of an event. Or I guess if we can get, like, 10 million gold from some events, we'll get more gold coming in. I think I'm like, trying to figure out if we're in, like, kind of a lull for gold right now from events, and I think we are. We went through energy. I think it's actually been a minute since we've had a lot of gold coming in. It was before, like, the collector's haul. The last time we did. All right, guys. Well, hey, let's look at a couple accounts. Sam, are you still here, bro? What's up, Dante? Yeah, you should be able to get null, my friend. If you're not in the Discord yet, Sir Lanik, go ahead and join the Discord if you can. Lots of helpful people in there. I also put together like a guide, and also, man, we can take a look at your account if you're really early on. Let's see what you got going on, and maybe we can help you out if you're interested, like right now, if you want. I'm also looking for Sam. Yeah, there you are. I see you. I see you. Give me that IGN. Give me that IGN. Let's go. Do some account help. Yeah, gold, I don't know. I need the other thing, I still haven't reset up my dispatch sectors. I know. I suck at this game. Sure. Hoping to take a look at Sam's, though. Oh, what up, Sack Sham? What's happening, bro? Oh, I've got it right here. No, I don't. I think it's just your name. And Cosmic, I don't know if he was joking or actually wants me to look at his account, but if you're here, Cosmic. Hey. What's your IGN, Sam? Chromatic, is it the same as your, is it the same thing? I don't think so. I think I just pulled it out of chat. Yeah, it's a bogus day. Sam! Sam! He's really bad. Yeah, no, his epic quest is terrible. You don't want to prioritize it. Athena is good out of that epic quest, but everything else is pretty bad. Yeah, dude, Noel will do that, man. He will eat your everything. Ah, that's easy. Perfect. No, that's all I need right there. Look at that. Haha! Awesome. All right, so let's take a look. You got a level 28 alliance, which is good. You've almost got the level 30 alliance, which should give you the 14. Do you have the 14% cooldown already? I think so. I think so. You do have swords, which is good, but the gems are like all over the place. So if you get some time, there are guide videos on my channel that break down the major systems like the Six of Swords, things like that. Essentially, I don't know if you know already, so I won't like bore everyone by explaining the whole system, but basically you want to make as many matching gems as you can and have one sword of each color. So you want a solid red sword, a solid blue sword, a solid orange sword, a solid yellow sword, solid green, you get the idea. And you just want to work towards that as you go. And I will tell you this, my friend, for your swords, this is great. If there are any other new players watching that are struggling, check some of this out because this is great early game stuff for you. Otherworld Battle is free in every sense of the word. This PvP mode costs you just nothing but a little bit of time to participate in, and the rewards from it are swords, right? This is the sword system. So just make sure you're just at least doing your 5 entries every day, throwing teams in here. And if you can, if you're really early on and you haven't cleared them out yet, if you click on the battle pass, a lot of these seasonal challenges for just doing a number of matches with like 2 or more combat types, 2 or more blast types, give you battle pass XP, which is going to give you more mementos and stuff to buy the things you need out of the shop. It's going to give you more swords, more Rune of the Unknown to craft swords. and all that. And then there's one that's to give you big chunks. So just make sure you're paying attention to some of these challenges. And really the biggest thing is just keep in mind that you can just be so bad in this game mode. I mean, you could have a team that is like all level 1. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You can fight at bot levels here. You don't have to be competing, just be doing it and then working on your swords, because they're a big part of account power for new players. There's like the super quick crash course in how swords work. All right, so with your swords, that's it. Just keep trying. I'm really glad you have swords. A lot of new players that are struggling don't have them at all, so that's really good. But there's a lot of room there to fix them up. You should be able to get the Luna Snow P card from the agent guide, and if you can craft a little bit of Pierce on it, it could go on this set. I'm interested. It's rotations or something. Null should just collapse under the weight of 7.5% Pierce, right? So I'm not throwing shade at you, but well, we got you, bro. You should be able to do this. Something else is wrong. So let's take a look and see. Okay, so a couple big things. One is probably going to be rotation. So you have to learn how to like play these characters. If you just go in and use their skills one at a time, or like be like, ooh, the 5 does damage, and you're just doing the 5, it won't work. They have really specific character rotations, some of which are listed well in the game. A couple are a little more, they're not challenging, they're just different, and the game doesn't list them correctly, in my opinion, like Thor. So just get some help with that. You can either do it in Discord. I can't really help you with rotations right here, right now, but that is likely a big part of what you've got going on. Also, for Thor, let me go. I will show you what you're looking for, because this is another thing that's just hugely important. Let's go here and see what we've got. So custom gear, right? Whoa, Sunspot, settle down. This is literally, I think an energy. Anyways, I'll quit geeking out over this obelisk. This is a ridiculously strong obelisk. So we got Sunspot here, right? Sunspot is an energy attack character, so he's doing energy damage. And if I look at his skills, he's actually got the flame damage icon on his skills, which means he is doing element damage that is flame damage. So his custom gear, flame damage is great for him. Ignore dodge is really, really good. This is the main thing I wanted to show you. This is the kind of proc you need on Thor. Basically, there's two kinds of good damage procs on obelisks, and I have a guide on this on the channel as well. Lots of good new player guides to go check out. This is a damage window proc. So basically, it increases your damage by 1% of your crit rate for 5 seconds. And it has a cooldown of 8 seconds. So in that 5-second window, any damage you do is going to get increased by, for me, 1% of 1% per 1% crit rate. I have 75% crit rate because it's capped. That means 1% per 1, I get 75% increased damage. So for 5 seconds, it'll give you 75% increased damage. Thor needs that. Some characters do not. Sunspot, in fact, does not. What he could use is a single skill damage proc, and that is what you have on your Thor. This is a single skill damage proc, and this reads increases basic damage by 100% for 1 attack. Thor is going to really struggle with this. This only works for characters that can do all of their moves into one move really quickly, so that all of the hits line up and happen together on that one proc. If they need, like, if their hits are spaced out and stuff, it's almost always the mini rage proc or the rage proc. Again, if you're confused by that, just watch the video about obelisks on the channel. It'll explain it all, but that'll be a big part of this. So like lightning damage would be great for Thor, crit rate, crit damage, anything like that up top, and then the 0.8 per 1 crit rate or whatever per blank crit rate is what you want. With Loki, we've got the rage, which is the true version of this proc, which gives you 1% of both crit rate and dodge in a damage window. This needs to be re-rolled eventually. Basically, you can re-roll obelisks and CTPs. If you don't know about that, you can look at the guides. This needs to be re-rolled eventually. You can get a 7-second cooldown here with 0.9 per 1 on the bottom rolled here, and it's significantly better, but that's not your problem. You should be able to absolutely butcher null with this team. So here's what's going on for you, my friend. And yeah, like this rage, you're actually likely gonna leave it here for now. That's fine, but you're gonna want to unequip this eventually. Because the CTP of Rage is just not what Sunspot needs, and Sunspot can't go to tier 4 or anything like that. So the Conquest here is actually okay on Ghost Rider, but this is PvP stuff, and you actually have an artifact for him, which is good. So he's got his immortality. You do have a decent-ish PvP character here, but let's focus on Null. Let's focus on Null. Yeah, you got your CTP of competition on Storm. That's okay. That'll work. It's gotta be rotation. Yeah, if you have the 100% unequipped still, are you that fresh on your account? If this is like a brand new account and you can still unequip stuff for free, make sure you unequip this for free. Absolutely, get that off of there. If you can do it for. I'm checking if there's anything else I would recommend. Honestly, if you're a free-to-play player, and are you still in that window? Let me know if you can. Okay, so we don't have it. No problem. No problem. Then yeah, on a discount, eventually you may want to pull this off, but for now, don't worry about it. Thor and Loki Loki should shred Null, man. You should be able to cook him. So really, you just need to get the rotation down, I think. Let me go. The best I can do for you, bro. This is probably the best account helper. So let's do it, man. Crank this so he doesn't get just like blitzed. He's still just gonna get blitzed by my Loki, but I'm gonna show you the basics of this and how you're gonna go cook Null as soon as we're done having this chat. Oh, they have to be full? They have to be full? Fine. Red Skull and Luke Cage. All right, there we go. And no strikers. We don't want anyone else interfering. So I just want to show you the basic rotation that you need to be doing to kill this guy. Let's work with Loki. I think Thor is a little more difficult. It's an older uniform, so he technically is... Actually, I don't know if he does less damage. He's pretty good. But you got a rage on your Loki, so he's going to cook. All right, so starting the fight out. And watch the video I made or someone else made for more details. The purple attacks, a lot of them stun you and stuff. You're going to get knocked back often. Just run back in. 3, 5, 4, 1. Then I do that little pop, and then I'm going to hit the 2. I can't really show you because he's going to die too fast, frankly. But yeah, 3, 5, 4. There shouldn't be a delay there either. It's like 3, 5, 4, 1. So we're just ripping through those skills. 3, 5, 4, 1. And then you do the 2 at the end. There's another 1, but don't even worry about that right now. And that might be what's happening to you as well. So if you find that you're trying to do this and you're just like instantly dying, there are like 3 moves in this fight that will just instantly kill you, and a core mechanic that will just instantly cause you to die. So watch that video for all that stuff. But basically, like I said, okay, it's mechanics. I think it's mechanics, bro. I think it's mechanics that are getting you. 14 bars? What's at 14 bars? Is that the, when he goes and spits the vomit? Is the vom getting you? Two. Yeah, Loki can kill World Boss Legend. Yeah. With Kid Loki. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. We're going to kill him fast here. I'm just trying to figure out which move's getting you. So this one can instantly kill you. You got to watch for it. You just got to stand in that little safe circle that he makes. I shouldn't have done that, but... Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Is it this? No, at 14, yeah, he just starts jumping around. He's probably getting you with the instant kill stuff. So also, like, there's this symbiote type of mechanic. I'll try here. Like, I'm going to die. If you get 5 of those red skulls from getting hit by, like, the symbiote goo attacks, it instantly kills that character. So that's another way you can instantly die. He's also got some, like, bat can instantly clap you. Just take your time and learn the mechanics, brother. I think that's your problem. He's got some instant kill stuff that's getting you. Just go find a good video, watch it, and learn the tricks. Because, yeah, there's several ways to dodge that vomit. A lot of stuff like that. Yeah, it could be. If you're not seeing that goo, that's probably what's killing you. But at 14 bars, you go into another phase where it could be that. But anyways, a video would really help you, man. Just that breaks down all the different attacks and mechanics, probably. All right, Sam, where's that IGN, bro? Other than that, man, your account actually looks pretty good. Keep working on the swords. Get that CTP off Sunspot eventually. And, yeah, tier for your Storm. You want to watch for Mephisto eventually. Stuff like that. I didn't go over. I mean, you got to get past the null hurdle. Once you do, you get Luna Snow from the agent guide. You probably want to take like White Fox from the card quest. Once you get done with null, don't make the mistake a lot of people make and go with Crescent. I don't know where that came from, but don't pick the Crescent card. I am Tarnish. What you got? Yeah, I got you, bro. Sure. I wrote it. What I need more than that is Sam Chromatics IGN. Because I know you're here, Sam. You're killing me. What's your IGN, bro? What's your IGN, dude? And hopefully that helps you get it down, man. I definitely think it's mechanics one-shotting you, yeah, because your builds are good enough. And then once you get past null and you start building out a little more, let me know if you want, and we'll take another look. What up, Mr. Pipes? What's going on? Sorry I missed it, man. There you go. Nice. All right. There we go. I'm going to do Sam real quick, and then I got two more we'll do, and then we'll see where we're at. That's kind of a lot. So let's just get rolling with the next one here. Hopefully that helps you out, bro, with null. You got this. Go kick that guy's butt. I have confidence that you are going to go down him right as soon as you get a chance. I mean, maybe you're at work. I don't know. All right, bro. What do we got? 136 on the badge with Dead Reckoning. We need a sword of each color. We've got these doubled up swords here. These need some work. These need some work. We're wasting 2 gems here. It's just, yeah, I would really focus on getting rid of this. Hopefully getting a 4-gem pink sword. Like, you could make an argument here. This is good and leave it, but like, definitely look to replace this. And yeah, hopefully you get some luck on these other swords. Preferably you get the green sword in there and you get a 4-gem of each color at least. But for now, this is giving you the 6 total gems, which is giving you the 15% energy attack, which is good. So there is that. Ah, gotcha. Yep, just coming back. Yeah, you said that too. You said you were a returning player on and off since 2019-ish. About 6 months total played, like spent playing the game. Bought a Stark Stash one time. All right. We'll get this guy out of here. You can go ahead and, whenever it's convenient, I wouldn't even craft this card, just leave it alone and just look to replace it. Ghost Rider gets you a beautiful full PvE set going here. If you just grab Ghost Rider. If you want to go hybrid, I should stop spending so much words here. Basically, you need Ghost Rider. If you want to go hybrid, then you'd have to look at replacing one or both of these for HP procs. And that's really all it comes down to. That is the gist of it. A Blue Mind Resist ain't so great. Too bad, but you do have your proc, and that is nice to see. This card has some pretty rough and tumble stats, but it is fully blue. So maybe just do this last. Fix this last. Crafting new Avengers card for replacing Widow. Nice, there you go. And then you'll start hybridizing. I definitely would still watch out for Ghost Rider and make sure you try to get it somewhere in the set. But if you're crafting new Avengers, heck yeah. That's a good one to get in the HP proc splash for PvP. What do we got going on here? Did we already look at this one? No, I kind of skipped it. It's like attack speed, fizz attack. Potentially could be replaced pretty easily. This one you'll have to come back and fix eventually, but just be a pierce damage enjoyer for now. This one also is kind of like mid. Yeah, a lot of work to do on the cards. You know that. A lot of stuff. You're coming back, so long ways to go. Especially with the stats, yeah. These look okay, but they're going to shift so much as you work on these cards. So it's more just going to be a game of seeing what you can get. Your cooldown... 38. Is there any on your swords? I didn't check. A little bit. It seems like you're probably a little shy on cooldown as well, so you might want to look to solve that as well pretty soon. Hey, ain't nobody burning you, bro. You are resistant. Cannot even burn a guy. Yeah, 7 seconds. Rages, because yeah, there you go. Sure, that looks great. Hey, nice. That's really good stuff. You're cooking. So yeah, grats on Mephisto. Luna's a great choice. Loki's kind of a must, though. You got to get that striker. Yeah, you're going to have a list. I can just tell by looking at this. You're going to have a laundry list. So you got needs a tier 4, needs a tier 4, needs a tier 4, needs a tier 4. Tier 4 eventually, but not at the top of the list, right? Because you have Loki, who needs to be tier 4 as a striker, who covers all those days. So eventually you'll probably want to go that route, but maybe not right now. Best time for your account. And then you're going to have to, like, start looking at Zombie Wanda for coverage. I mean, you do have Hulk. So you'll have to look at the whole Ares, Kid Omega, Moon Knight situation, and which of those, if any, you're going to use. You've got a single Rage just chilling. Loki would love a Rage. I'd probably go with Loki. Seems like a good bet. Yeah, everyone else up here was all situated. Yeah, I mean, you can look at Ares. I don't know. You've got tier 4 Hulk, so Ares doesn't cover quite as many days. But he would be a good one to invest in. Yeah, you're going to be playing catch-up. So really just, like, make a tier list for yourself. Like I tell people, decide who's going to give you the most value. Put them at the top. Start with them. And don't change your list unless somebody comes out that warrants being put right in that list. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if your list... You know what I mean? If we get a crazy speed villain that covers a bunch of days and also has a hero uniform or whatever, you know what I mean? Maybe you go for that character, but lock in on these guys, right? So next, probably go have a Rage here. Loki just does so much work as a striker, so I want to say Loki next. And then I think maybe it'd be tied for me between these two. And then sort of branch out from there. You may want to look at Sentry's newest uni at some point just to lock in the PvP value from it. Yeah. The only reason I say Loki is he has a Rage in his bags for Loki. I would have said Luna first, and Luna maybe first if you like that better, because she's going to cook with this build, man. So, like, no wrong answers here. The only, I would do, gosh, nice 5-star artifact here as well. Ghost Rider could use, like, a Judgment, a Mighty Judgment or something like that. So, you know, maybe these two are higher priority right now. You have CTPs for them. This guy is the striker value. Eventually, this is really nice, though. And then, yeah, Sentry for that solid PvP value. Unless, it just depends on what you want. I do. I think he needs Loki as a striker more than he needs Luna to do damage for a couple days. Like, more damage. You need more tier 4s to take advantage of it, but you will. You'll have Mephisto. You could, hey, if you want to go with Luna first, go for it. That works. I would not go with Ghost Rider first. I would go with, yeah, either Luna or Loki. Your choice. For sure. And then look into the other Alliance battle coverage, like Zombie Wanda's a big one. Ares potentially. Kid Omega for the mutant stuff. Things like that for tier 4s. And always Sentry. Always the Sentry. What's up, Earl? What's going on, man? Yeah, Conquest PvP CTPs need to be mighties. Otherwise, you don't get the super guard break and stuff from them, usually. So I would just hold on to that mighty Conquest. Wait for, especially if you're like playing almost entirely free to play. Yeah, exactly. Mephisto first, then everyone else. I would, if you're free to play, I would wait for a Mighty Judgment or a Ghost Rider. Judgments are like third-rate CTPs for a lot of characters, and I think a Judgment can do a lot of work on Ghost Rider. And you're not going to have a ton of conquests, so I would save the mighty conquests for your pillar PvP characters like Sentry, things like that. Which epic quest to buy? They are all pretty suspect right now. There's no reason anyone should necessarily be buying an epic quest right now. If you have the crystals, save them. If Jean Grey gets an upgrade, that's as good a time then as it is now to buy the epic quest. So just wait. Yeah, because none of them have very good value, honestly. They're all looking pretty rough and tumble. All right, Sam, hopefully that helps you out, my friend. Thank you for sharing. I'm going to move on to the next one here so we can keep cooking. I'm trying to both do for you guys and then do for me. I got to make sure I keep these streams under 2 hours for a little while, like right around 2 hours, unless we're doing something special. That's my goal, so that I don't, like, destroy my marriage. I'm joking, but I do love my wife very much, and I can tell when things grate on her, you know? And so I don't want to stream for like 3-4 hours every day. Plus, I can't right now. What up, Happy Feet? We got Hulk Rider 42, member of Happy Feet with 149 on the badge. We got a sword of every color. Congrats on the 5-gem red. That's nice for this early. Some 4 gems. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Hopefully you get some luck on the 3 gems here pretty soon. And 11.6% cooldown, so quite a bit. Beautiful set of cards. Holy! That's a good set of cards, dude. You're pretty early on, too, man. That's some good luck. That's good stuff. Well, you're not really missing anything. New Avengers number 9 would give you another HP proc, but that's up to you, man. How'd you roll the Guardians card? Nowhere yet. Yeah. Which one to roll first out of these? Not zombies? Not zombies. It's kind of a complicated question. Let's take a look. We got max HP here and energy attack. Okay. We've got CCT, all defense, attack speed. A lot of good stats there. Well, 4. Max HP, crit rate, and all attack blue. That's pretty nice. They're all kind of halfway there. Dodge, movement speed, lightning resist, movement speed, cold resist, mine resist. This would be the cheapest one to roll and make progress on. This is dodge is the only stat here worth locking. The rest of this can roll. It's terrible. In fact, it's all so bad, none of it is even helping your account except for the pierce damage. So I would likely try to work on Ghost Rider a little bit for the next card. If I had to pick. These other 3 are in a place where you're going to be locking 2 or 3 stats on each of them. So they'll be a bit more expensive. If you lock energy attack here, it's only 2 stats. So this one's not so bad either as far as cost. But not as much room for improvement, as you already have 2 decent stats. But if you're rolling for all attack here, this is also just max HP. Let it roll. So this one has several good stats. Crowd control time is good if you roll the competing stats elsewhere on your cards. And all defense is good. And attack speed is good. So there's far more stats to lock here. And I would wait for a discount, definitely, to do that. Yeah, it's just luck, man. It is just random number generation. It is tough at times, and at times it is not. I've had middling luck with my cards. We've had some really good luck and some stretches of really bad luck. So I wish you good luck, my friend. Yeah, and hopefully you grab an attack stat here would be really nice. Let's look at your all card effects here. Your crit rate is way high, which is fine. It's not way high, but it's high, like good for where you're at. You could lose like 5% here in the end. Somewhere around like 28 to 30 is really nice for crit rate, I think. Crit damage, you need about 10% more here eventually. And attack speed, this is like really close. Without Power of Angry Hulk, you're going to be cutting it close or not capped. With Power of Angry Hulk, I think you might be capped here. You might be a 1% or 2 under. I'm not sure. But anyways, you're getting close. But all this is likely to shift a bunch. That's why I don't really do this so much when your cards are in a complete state of change, because nothing's going to stay the same. You need way more cooldown, though. I can tell you that right now. You've got about 30% total, I think, and you need about 20% more. You're dying to cooldown duration. We're going to look at your builds, and it's either going to be they're all covered in cooldown. Uru. Yep. Which is better than not being aware of the problem at all, but you really want to roll some skill cooldown. So you don't have to make up for it everywhere on all your builds using all these Uru. You know what I'm saying? All those six-star Uru could be saved. Yeah, exactly. So hopefully, dude, if you roll Ghost Rider, hopefully you land cooldown, man. That would be huge. Huge. Just the 10% would be big for your account. So again, wishing you good luck, man. Hopefully you can land on that cooldown. And you had a bunch on your swords, so I don't really know what else to tell you. It's just that you have, like, none on your cards. Like, 0. 5.4%. That's tough. In fact, that's so low, brother, that I would go in here, and if there's a card, you maybe already have. You've got cooldown here. But you've already got your proc there. Yeah, you don't want to mess that up. You need the proc here on Luna, by the way. And you might be able to get cooldown on a bonus option. I don't know. But that is rough, man. The cooldown is killing you. So make sure you take care of that. You got a 5-star artifact selector? Saying? Yeah, you're going to have a lot of the... Wow. Probably Sentry, man. Maybe, I don't know. Sentry would be a good one, as you have nothing here except for decreased pierce damage. Actually, that's kind of a tough proposition because you may not be able to get this again. So there's actually an opportunity to lose some value as well as gain a bunch from the artifact, obviously, but could potentially lose the pierce damage. But yeah, I'm looking. You have a lot of support artifacts, man. So it's either that or lean into Immortality or Revive. But at 5-star, I don't know if that's a great idea. I think I would maybe go with a really good character like Mephisto or Sentry. Mephisto goes from nothing to everything, which would be massive for his scores. When you haven't built, though, I mean, you still got to build this guy, so... And by the way, build this guy. He's got vitamins. He's good for you. He'll make things go boom. Thank you. That's another really good one to check for that I often forget about. You got to have that Agent Venom artifact. I guess you don't have to. If you have no plans to use any of the symbiotes in PvP, then do not get Agent Venom's artifact. I don't even know if we have Agent Venom. I don't know if I saw him in there. But, yeah. If you're not planning on going with symbiotes, then there's no reason. Oh, you got a 4-star, yeah. No, it's looking like maybe Mephisto or Sentry. Well, you better get one, brother, because Mephisto waits for no man nor woman. Give me F2P. I go burn. There you go. So yeah, I don't know. Between the two, I'd say it's a tough call. I think he does great with a rage, for the record, if you want to not wait for a competition. And if you get a competition, I think you're better off giving him a rage. And if you get another competition, give her a mighty. Something like that. Or save it for someone else. Not judgment for... No judgments for Mephisto. No judgment. Just rage or comp, I'm pretty sure, is the only things you really want to put on the guy. Yeah, I think rage is fine, though. Plenty of people run a rage on Mephisto. It is good. The other thing you can consider, but this is kind of like rich for my blood. I'm free to play, so I don't know. I think you said you were too. You could take the comp off Storm, give it to Mephisto, give her a rage. I think you're fine just leaving the comp on Storm and giving a rage to Mephisto. I think that's the free to play way. I think if you were buying Stark Stash or whatever, maybe do that. Give them their optimal CTPs, but if you're just riding the free to play train, just go for it. The way you've got it is fine. And yeah, as far as tier 4s go, man, you really need to tier 4 Mephisto. Tier 4 Mephisto with an obelisk is going to do more than almost anyone else. In fact, barring Odin, I'm not sure that there's another character that you could tier 4 that can out DPS with a regular CTP Mephisto with an obelisk. I'm pretty sure Mephisto with an obelisk at tier 4 is going to do just stupid damage. So I don't know. I vote Mephisto. And then Ares, of course, would be a good one, but you also have Hulk, which doesn't mean no on Ares. It just means that Ares doesn't cover quite as many days necessarily. he probably, if you give a rage to Ares, he'll do better than Hulk with an obelisk kind of thing, you know? So he'll really just make you put Hulk into PvP. But there you go. Yeah, dude, Mephisto's so good, bro. So good. And then, yeah, that's kind of a long, that's already a lot to do. Tier 4 your Mephisto. Let's get you, who else should you be tier 4ing though next? Like Ares, probably. And you're missing like Kid Omega. You're really combat heavy. You're missing like Kid Omega. We're missing Speed Villain. Isn't represented here, so currently that's Bullseye. I would maybe chill and see what happens with Black Cat. I don't think it's going to be ABX meta, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying it's coming out in a week, so I wouldn't hurry to like buy Bullseye's uniform. You've got other chores you can do while you wait. But really just map the AB meta. You're still missing plenty of characters here. Scarlet Witch. You need that zombie Wanda. And really figuring out which meta characters are going to cover the most days for you. And the reason I'm always thinking in terms of alliance battle coverage and PvP instead of thinking much about World Boss Legend is because almost all alliance battle characters built properly will work fine for most players in World Boss Legend. Once you're pushing higher stages, yes, you need characters. Like Loki's going to struggle, right? Odin and Zeus are going to be really appealing for World Boss Legend at higher stages, but that's higher stages. And by the time you get there, you probably know about those nuances and stuff, so I don't bother telling people those things. I always just kind of map around Alliance Battle, since new accounts should be covering all their Alliance Battle days anyhow. All right, man. I think I'm going to wrap this one up. I hope that helps you. Thank you for sharing. Nice. Building Scarlet Witch is great. Yeah, work on Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch and Mephisto, I'll just tell you, are like some of the biggest ones you could tier 4 right now. They're huge. Biggins. Yo, thanks, Love Chesty. Appreciate it, man. How you doing? Shout out to you, brother. WNG in the house. Is it Winergy? It should be. I think it is. But it better be. All right, last one. Homeless Dingus. What you got, Dingus? Gamma Corpse. Let's go. What's the badge? 149. Right in that 150 pocket again. Nice, nice. Swords look pretty good. We got one of each color. All 4 gems are better. Looking good. Tons of cooldown. Not like tons, but a lot. So, like, really, I think sub 10% end game is important. But again, this is just something I'm kind of noticing for people who will eventually want to roll good stats on their swords. If you don't care about rolling concentration and like instinct attack on your swords, don't worry about it. You can stack as much cooldown as you want. But in the end, having cooldown on your cards instead of your swords is more optimal because you can roll stats on your swords that you can't get on your cards. And that cooldown roll is shared with other capable stats. Really good card set. Again, we're just missing New Avengers number 9. Missing. That's if you even want it. This is a good set of cards. There's not a lot you can say here. Let's see what you got for bonus options. We got procs. We got procs. We got procs for days. We got all the procs. We're procking all over the place. Nice. Congrats on the swords, Tarnish. Nice, man. That was both yesterday. Wow. Rats, dude. Nice, man. Nice. How you doing on like all of them? So yeah, like you're leaning pretty heavy. So this is what I'm getting at with that. Endgame, you might want to plan for 10% more here. Just so you can take some of the weight off your swords. So you can get good stats on your swords instead of cooldowns. So there you go. That's all there is to that. Ignore defense is a touch high, but good. You've got enough. Attack stats are rough, but when we look at your cards, I'm sure it's just because you're in the process of building them. HP is decent for where you're at. Dodge is perfect at 30. Crit rate's a little high, crit damage a little low, attack speed a little low kind of thing, but we're still working on all these stats. Dodge blue, ignore defense blue, all basic defense blue. Very nice. 3 to lock, 3 to roll. And there you go. Dodge blue, max HP, good, good. And then we got crit rate. 3 to, nice, 3 to lock, 3 to roll. Same thing. All attack blue, attack speed. CCT, CCT, so 4 to lock here. This is probably a case where as you build these cards, as long as the ignore defense is covered, which we know it is, and the dodge is covered, which it looks like it was. Yeah, it looks like your dodge, you have dodge blue on at least 2 cards. Getting double CCT like this is really nice. Guys, crowd control time down is great for a hybrid set, or any set really, but great for a hybrid set, something you really need. Probably just lock both of those, I would say. Attack speed is great. All attack is great. Crit rate here. Curious. Crit rate here. So what are we? We got 1 cooldown off color. We have 1 too many crit rate. That's where we're at. So yeah, one of those crit rate rolls could be cooldown, in theory. And I think actually attack speed is going to be like balancing attack speed and cooldown as you move forward. Which one would be the easiest to roll? You like them? It's kind of all the same. Lock like, yeah, here you can lock 3 stats, and if you go for all attack here especially, this might be a good place to let the crit rate roll. When you're working on this card, just lock the dodge, lock the ignore defense, lock the all basic defense, and then let the energy defense, the crit rate, and the energy attack, if you're not going to lock it, roll on this card potentially. Up to you though. With this kind of like minor stat stuff, really watch your own like cards. Don't just take someone's word for it. I'm horrible at math, you guys, so I'm just like, you know, calling out what I see here, double check things, you know, make sure the cooldown was what you needed, not attack speed or whatever, but hopefully it helps, you know? Just because cards are such a big deal. I hate the idea of giving anyone bad advice on cards. I know it's like bound to happen. I am not liable for everything that everyone I ever talk to does, but I still don't want to see guys make mistakes, especially if it's my fault. Looking good, man. Good build. Sure. That's a lot of attack, though. Feel like you would want some HP, but hey, I don't know. You're probably punching people really hard. Yeah, your builds look decent at worst. Yeah. Yes, sir. 7-second cooldown. Yeah, energy attack. Looks good. Looks good. Everybody looking good. Yeah. This is a bit tough. You may want to look at replacing this eventually, stealing this for someone it works a little better for. I don't know if you have Mummy Miles. You might be like me where you don't. I still don't think it's worth giving him a mighty competition, personally. I think it's better to just give him like a judgment for striking and PvP, and then use this on somebody who can really, really benefit from it. Odin or somebody that is really strong. Or somebody like Mephisto. Yes, sir. There it is. Yeah. Yo, what's up, Ray Ray? What's going on, man? This is going to be it for today, but there's more coming. We'll be looking at more accounts. Like I said, we kind of crested Mount craziness in my life yesterday. Plenty more to come. We actually have some family coming and staying with us soon, guys, so I may actually miss a stream or something then. I think I will. I'll let you guys know what the morning's going to be, but there's a night they're actually staying at our house, and I want to cook a big breakfast and stuff, so I'm going to take that day off from streaming. I'll let you know when that is. It's going to be, I think, like the 9th, so in a week or something like that. Just a heads up so you guys know. Middle of the week, I'll probably take a day off. But we'll have more time for account help moving forward. And I'm figuring out ways to kind of balance these things so that we can kind of do account help. And then when we're not doing account help, we'll do sort of PvP with chat or whatever. We'll kind of balance those things together. You taking off, Doom? What's up, Miguel? What's going on, bro? No worries, man. No worries. Yeah. Yes, sir. We're all doing good, man. Everybody still just grinding, bro. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll get out of here in just a second. You guys talking about me. I do got to get out of here. It's true. Did we get you? Did we get everything? What did we say? Not quite. Yeah, you said you were thinking about moving that comp. Maybe to Luna, bro. I don't know. You may run into a similar thing where Luna Snow does much better with a comp and Mephisto does just fine with a rage. So you may want to end up giving the comp to Luna and a rage to Mephisto. That's up to you. depending on what you want to move around and how you do it, this could potentially go to Luna or Mephisto and a Rage to Storm. You've got options, or everything could stay where it is, frankly, and you could find new stuff. Yeah, I was going to say Tarnish. I didn't think we were quite there yet. Tier 4 Wanda for sure. Tier 4 Mephisto for sure. Yeah, you're going to be busy for a while with Tier 4. Let's see. You also need the whole, like, you have Moon Knight, but we don't have, like, Ares for alien villain, and then would be combat villain and stuff as well. But yeah, Hulk's covering that for you. Big time. So, I don't know. Ares is... Just consider Ares the value of the days he'll actually cover for you. So, combat villain, I don't think your Ares is going to outscore this, and if he is, not by much. This is a pretty nice setup. But yeah, looking at that, and then Kid Omega for the Blast Male Mutant type stuff. But I think the biggest ones are definitely these three. Pretty clearly. You could get Bullseye's uni for Speed Villain, but you could also wait. I would at least, like I said, wait for Black Cat. Just because she is a Speed Villain. I know. And she has a support artifact, but she's not technically a support, right? So far. It is just her artifact. That surprised me. Her artifact's that good that I think... Am I crazy, or is that true? I believe that's true. I could have just waited for you guys to tell me, but... I believe Black Cat, even with her uniform, is not necessarily a support. She has some... What is it? She's like debuff duration... Like debuff effect, but no like... you know, 45% damage to heroes or 45% damage to supervillains. I don't think she has anything. Yeah, self-buffing, but then her artifact, man. Like, so we'll see what she does. You know what I mean? Like there is a universe where she gets a combat kit. I don't know what they're doing. Yeah, frankly, like it would be smart, man. Did you guys watch Alex's video this morning? It would be smart, dude. This is a perfect example of like, give her a uniform where she's really competent as a speed villain for ABX and World Boss Legend, but don't give her any support value. And then it encourages people to double up her CTPs, man, and you spend crystals on your new system. People will want the Rage for ABX or whatever, and then they'll want the support CTP for that artifact or whatever. I'm just saying. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Or like a miner's support buff on her uniform. Anyways, I'm getting too creative again. They ain't gonna do this stuff. Hey, we're always holding on to hope. Eternal optimism, man. So yeah, Mephisto first, Scarlet Witch, Luna Snow, absolutely must tier 4s. You can look at Speed Villain, but wait for Black Cat. And then it's gonna be Kid Omega for you as well. Same kind of thing for Blast, Male Hero Mutant kind of guy. And then outside of that, who else are you missing? You've got Sentry for PvP. And then you'll have Kang and Mephisto. So you're like good for PvP for a little bit. I think Storm, I think the answer to that is Storm does really, really good in ABI with a Rage, but I think she does really, really good in World Boss Legend with a competition. So she's kind of like, yeah. And I think she's going to do, I don't know. Yeah, I know says mostly Rage for Storm. I imagine she does just fine in World Boss Legend with a Rage, with a Mighty Rage. Like, I don't think you need a comp on her. I have a comp on her because she had just come out when the comps were introduced into the game. So she was like the banger tune. There was no Mephisto. There was nothing like that. So she was the one for free-to-plays to put your comp on. And yeah, bro. Hopefully that helps you out, man. Make sure you got all your supports. I see most of them. We got Coulson. We got Shuri. We got Nick Fury, Baku, the gang's all here. Yeah. You're good, man. Yeah, and it's certainly not something where I would swap this. That's what I'm saying. For free to play, she's kind of good with whatever you've got on her. This, on the other hand, you may want to put some thought into. I don't think it's an emergency, but I don't think he's going to take nearly as good of advantage of this as some of these other characters, like Mephisto and Luna. No, I don't think I would say you should bring up Null soon. Because you've, like, if you think about it, tier 4ing this native tier 3, tier 4, native tier 3, tier 4, native tier 2, tier 4, Tier 4, you just got like there's months of tier 4s ahead of you. So how would you even build null? You know what I'm saying? So don't even bother. Don't waste the gold. Just leave him where he's at. Fine. Yeah, he'll just rob resources that should be going into other characters. Eventually, maybe, but who knows? By the time you get to him, we may have some other character that you just desperately want to build more than null. You know? Yeah, I think that's a big thing. In this game, it's hard, too, to keep on that straight and narrow, man. Stay focused and just, like, do one task at a time, right? But that's kind of part of being effective in this game, is picking a thing and making it happen. If you just continually get sidetracked, like we're committed to Deadpool now. Deadpool's going to tier 4, man, because we put all this investment into him. I'm going to get it done, and then I'll move on to the next thing once I get there. And after you get, if you're playing a lot like I do, you do kind of catch up if you're playing really aggressively, and then you can kind of slow down and like do things like tier 4 Deadpool because you get his artifact. But yeah, during that crunch when you're like catching up, you really got to focus on the main carries and stuff. All right, guys, don't miss your pass. I think I almost missed this, or maybe I did a couple challenges or something. This one's weird because you got to go in and like equip an ISO and upgrade a gear. And I think you can skip one of those every day, but I'm not sure you can skip both of them. So just make sure you, whatever. Who was I using? I don't know. I had some character in here. Cassie. There we go. Saving that gold. There we go. And then she can't have an ISO, but he can. Daredevil looking necky. There we go. All right. Got our pass. Boom. This pass is great. Yeah, so don't sleep on it. And get your materials. All right, guys. That's pretty much all I know today. Tomorrow, we just got weekly reset and stuff. They're different things, Miguel. Hugely different costs. I didn't like get Deadpool. I fell into Deadpool. They're different. I even got a 6-star Atom artifact, and it's weird, man. It's complicated. Huge crystal investment in Atom, and maybe I should have, but I didn't. Tomorrow we got weekly reset, and we'll get into some other things. Hopefully we'll start pushing for tier 4 Deadpool here pretty soon, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream today. Maybe you picked up some tips, learned something, had a good time. If you did, go ahead, hit that like button. Helps us out a lot. If you want to see more of this live stream series, we do it every day except for Saturday at 8:30 a.m. Pacific time. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell for alerts about those. I'm Olin Gray. This is Free to Play. I hope you all have a spectacular day. Chat lag. And we'll see you on the next one, guys. Take care, y'all. Thanks again so much for hanging out, guys. We'll see y'all later.